So a Gaiden remake came out, and it's okay, but I still wanted to give a not-so-brief send-off to Fire Emblem Fates. Fates is split up into 3 games, where you have Birthright, which is kinda like Awakening, and Conquest is kinda like the older games but with more waifus. Playing Revelations is like willingly having someone take a massive non-erotic dump on your lap. It's not good. Overall, the game has become at least a little bit more nuanced than moving 2 people all the way up and mashing start. You can still do it a little bit, but it feels more like the exception rather than the norm. And the characters themselves still center around their gimmicks, but they're mostly fine. I really love the personal skills though, and I hope they stay in future games. Anyway, so you play as this idiot Corrin who has this personal hentai maid harem, but then your dad King Garen suddenly decides that Corrin has a higher IQ than Pegasus shit, and he tells you to kill some prisoners. You refuse to because you're the main character, and murder is bad unless you do it sometimes. So Garen's like, "Bitch, who you think you is?" and start seriously reevaluating your alive status. But then your handsome, dreamy, suave older brother's like, "Oh no, don't do that." So Garen's like, "Alright, take this thing and do this shit and we're cool." So you go to the border with your homies, but then Hans starts seriously reevaluating Gunter's alive status and smacks him off the bridge. You're like, "Bitch, who you think you is?" and you smack him in the line, but you also fall off for some reason, I think. But Blue Maid is actually a fish who's actually a dragon, and then brings you back up to where you get smacked and kidnapped to Hoshido and meet your new true blood family. You can still marry them, but it's okay because you're not really related. But then your sword blows up, and then your mom dies, and then you turn into a dragon because you were half dragon all along. So you go back to the border, and then it's all like,
"Oh, Corrin, where have you been?"
Ohio, Xander Nissan.
What?
I got a new Sugoi Desu family. They are very
loving.
and I'm totally Daijobu.
What the f- Speak English, Corrin. We're about to invade Japan.
Chotomate, Baka. I just married Azura-chan.
Sup?
My kawaii cousin waifu.
And then you choose a path.